we're people, black women. It matters that we care about who we are and how we represent ourselves, and that then gives a positive message.
Project Embrace. So I am a virgin in that I haven't had my natural hair for a long time, for 4 months. And for me, it has been a huge step. The last time I had natural hair, I was 11 years old. And I've been working in the corporate sector for over 30 years. And obviously, you know, I'm a mum of 2, society, the pressures, how I've been deemed as a black woman. And it's taken me quite a long time to actually show my real hair, and just the lift that it's given me and the confidence that it's given me. It's just, when I heard about this project, I was just so on board. It's just something that I think we need to show more people about what it means to have natural hair.
Hello, Valerie. How are you?
I'm good.
Feeling good?
Yeah, excited. This is a fantastic project.
Oh.
Yeah, really, I'm really pleased. Even when I saw it on Instagram, and I was just like, what? I didn't even know anything about this. And I was walking along the streets after I had my hair out, and all I was noticing was black women with wigs on their head.
Oh, okay.
And I just want to shout at them,
Take it off.
what are you hiding? Because this is how I was feeling for the last 30 odd years. Hiding with chemicals, you know, hiding who you are. And as soon as you're set free, come on.
Yeah, your
you know,
eyes
you can
open.
take
Yeah.
on the world, and you don't have to comply to all these rules that the corporate sector, which is what I've encountered.
You sounded, I just wanted to say though, somewhere along the line you sounded a bit emotional at one point.
Listen, I could just cry here right now.
And I was like, you guys are like, Lily, don't cry. I cry when I see
we have
people cry.
tissue, yeah.
Yeah.
We got empaths. We got empaths in the room. We got empaths.
Oh, don't cry. No,
Okay, come and give us a hug. Come on.
Express it. It's a real emotion, man. Express it.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You're a beautiful woman. You're beautiful.
It would be a great achievement because it's something I'm interested in exploring myself. Like, I'm a filmmaker, documentary filmmaker, and representation is important to me. And I think it would be nice to show people that, you know, curly hair is actually beautiful. Because when I was younger, I actually wanted straight hair. It was like a whole journey for me to come to realise actually my real hair, when I eventually let it grow out and learn what it really looks like and how to manage it, it's actually really beautiful, and we're very lucky to have such versatile hair. Not many people do have that.
Hi. How you doing?
Very good. Just stand up the right there. Good.
On the cross.
That's the X factor.
It's on the X. The spot mark X.
So when did you realise that curly/afro hair was beautiful?
When I decided to go on the internet, go on YouTube and start following people with afro hair and learning the recipes and the different things, of just learning how to take care of it, because I didn't know there was such a science to it, to actually enjoy, to have healthy curly hair, basically. And it was through learning the specific things, like Curly Nikki was one of the main people that I was following her blog, and it made me really proud. And then I started wearing my hair, and people would say, oh, I love your hair, why don't you wear your hair like this more often? And I say, well, you know, it took me a time to actually get to learn how to manage my hair and have it out like this. So yeah, that's basically how I learned that it's beautiful, through learning how to take care of it.
Friend, because you didn't recognise it.
And action.
You know
You're not a good friend. Music, cue in music. Dun, 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 dun. Zoom in.
You see, the thing is, problem that every hair takes time and work to look good. It's like, you know, nobody just wakes up looking that great. You have to do some work.
You know, in mainstream media and even just things like on adverts on TV and things like that, I notice that the representation it's not enough. And even little things like being in a shop and the hair section in a shop. You know, my local shop started selling hair products, and I went back for the hair product that I normally buy, and it was gone because not enough people buy it. So I just think in general there isn't enough representation for black people, whether that's on TV, adverts, in shops, even just takeaways and things like that. So I just think it's really positive. And being a mum as well, to a little boy who has natural hair, I, you know, embrace any opportunity to promote loving your natural self.
Hi.
Yes, right there. Thank you. How are you?
I just think I spent so long trying to be someone else. I used to straighten my hair every day. I've relaxed it. It's all fallen out. Yeah, and I think I spent so long trying to be something that I wasn't, that I just finally got to the point and I was like, who am I? And part of that was wearing my hair natural. It was the easiest thing to do. I didn't have to do a lot, you know, and it was just learning to take care of myself as well. And I found that really empowering because I think a lot of young women with, you know, media and social media sort of compare themselves to other people and don't kind of embrace what they've got naturally. So yeah, so that's why. I think it went really well. It's amazing when you start talking how much you can actually say and how much comes back to you, but yeah, I think it went really well. I decided to come for the auditions after, actually I got sent the link through Instagram through a friend, and I just thought it was really empowering. I know growing up, I grew up in like a mainly Caucasian society and I was quite insecure about my hair. I went natural about 2 years ago and I just made that decision because I came out the shower because I had a relaxer. So this kind of embodied everything about that. Like, it's a billboard about natural hair, natural beauty. So I just thought I'd go for it. Yeah, that's why I applied.
Hello. How are you?
So Maya.
Yes, my mum.
Hiya. So I'm just going to read your statement to you and then we'll ask you a few questions and take it from there. So you let us know that you've learned over the years to love your naturally curly hair for everything that it is. You said, I am now a confident woman that would love to share my strength, confidence and throw with other beautiful black women.
Yeah.
Love that.
I believe it.
Good.
So you said you learned over the years to love your hair. How? Like, what happened? Was there like a sudden moment or?
There was. So I actually started getting relaxers at quite a young age. I think my first relaxer, I was about 7 years old. So before I even was able to understand or grow to love my hair. So I think as growing up and getting relaxers and getting that treatment every 6 weeks, I got used to that and I thought that was what I was all about. I was supposed to, as a black woman, you're not supposed to appreciate what your new growth is. As soon as you see that new growth, go to the salon, get it sorted. And so one day I was having a shower and it was in 2017 actually at the beginning, and I had a new growth in because I was late on my relaxer, and I remember I came out of the shower after washing my hair and my hair was just so like limb and straight and it just stuck to my face, and I was just like, I'm a black woman, this is not what God created, this is not how I'm supposed to look. So I literally got the scissors, cut it all off. Ooh. My hair was about your length. Wow. Yeah. Wow. And so I just started rocking it low. Sometimes I'd like to switch it up, so that's when I went into like wigs a little bit, braids. I love braids, that's why I got braids now. I think that's like my most favorite like protective style. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and then I think it was the end of 2018, because I was constantly getting braids. The end of 2018, that's when when I took my hair out, I realized like how much it had grown, and if I just learned to appreciate my hair and like, give it patience and let it do its thing, it'll flourish. And that's what it did. And I was like, yes, like I remember I was so addicted to my phone, taking pictures, like I loved it. I loved everything about it.
It'd be really like fantastic to actually obviously see someone who looks like me on a billboard because it is me, but it'd be really empowering because I'd always told that I was pretty but not like mainstream pretty, but now that I've really gotten into myself and like I'm really understanding my own sense of beauty, it would be fantastic for that to actually be projected into the world. And people who have hair like mine and who just look like me, even for my little sister, she just turned 3 and she's got her own little afro going, so it'd just be nice for her to be like, look, like you look just like me and stuff like that. So yeah.
Welcome.
Good. I'm nervous. I'm just like,
Don't worry.
You're fine.
Yeah, we're friendly people.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Hey girl, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Do you just know everyone?
I mean,
You're just like world
We've
famous,
never
aren't you?
met in like person, but
like, you know, Insta friends.
Ah, of
You
course.
become friends.
You're
Everyone
an
doesn't
influencer.
I appreciate you.
Right, so I'll start by reading the statement you made for the application, and then we'll ask some questions.
Okay.
So you've put, learning to love my natural hair has been a journey, but I'm really glad that I've embraced it. It's a huge part of my identity, and I want to teach others to embrace it and care for their coily, nappy, 4C hair. So do you have a platform that you use to...
Definitely
influence?
Instagram is my most used platform. I don't use Twitter because I know I'll get addicted. But I definitely use Instagram because it's more about the visual and you can actually see it. Like I try and show whoever's following me, even though I don't have loads of followers, there are people who will come to me for advice, like, oh, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? So I'll show them what my hair looks like when it's shrunken. I'll show them the kind of products that I've been using, and I'll just show them that, look sis, it will grow, just leave it alone. That's what I just try to do. And then I send them good pages that have also helped me embrace my hair, like obviously the Cream and Crack Rehab, my literal version of Rehab. So, I try and post other beautiful dark-skinned women. I post women of all colours, but I mainly focus on dark-skinned women because they are they are completely misrepresented in mainstream media. So it's just my own little corner of the internet that I'm trying to make a bit more, fill it with melanin.
And how has that helped you in your journey of, confidence and embracing your hair? How is spreading it and helping and empowering other people, how's that helped you?
I think it's like a sense of like pride, in a sense that, oh my god, someone's actually listening to me and someone wants to hear what I'm saying, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's so important. So that is definitely something that has definitely helped me feel like I do have a message. Like me just walking into work with my hair like this is important, and me just being my complete authentic self is important and can be beautiful and can not even be mainstream. I don't care about being mainstream, but it can be seen by everyone.
So let's just go up and down and figure out who are your top 3.
Yeah, so who are your top
Okay, I'll start.
Can we do top 5?
No.
And then we can.
No.
Okay, have you got 5? I've got 5. No, Beulah says no.
No.
Computer says,
can we do a list and then
no.
we can do a star
All
with
right,
everything?
I'm going to have to rearrange mine then.
No, I'm doing it like you doing it now.
Okay, so currently,
Yeah.
the ones I'm in favour of would be Afua.
Valerie?
Precious, she came now for the second time.
Paulette.
Also like Charmaine. I think that was her name, yes. As well again for her confidence. Like knowing that she can represent someone and feel like, like when people tell you their stories of what they had to go through, I know like when something amazing like that happens, it's almost as if they forget their past, you know what I mean?
But we have to think about how it would look on the billboard. Apart from, I know Trinity, and I really agree what you say with Trinity, because she, I would have to hold back the tears, when she was just struggling to turn around and look at the mirror. So, but apart from that, what impact would it have to have someone like Trinity, that looks like Trinity on the billboard? Because her kind of look is not really celebrated. I know that as a dark-skinned woman.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like her on the billboard.
Well, thank you for coming today, guys. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and thank you for sharing your stories. You know, they're very personal stories, so thank you for coming and sharing them, especially on camera. And whatever the outcome of today, you know, the journey still continues. And yeah, we just hope you guys make some connections from today.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate what Kazaya said. Thank you so much for coming. I know some of you have come from far. We have chosen 4 people. But no, I'll leave you to say the rest. I know. I just want to try and kind of soften it, but I'm not doing a good job. So yeah, you just do it.
So we've chosen 4 people to go through to the next round. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but this is the first round. There'll be another round and then a final. So the 4 people that we have chosen are Valerie, Afua, Paulette, and Trinity. So anyone who wasn't chosen, don't let this be a discouragement to you. Don't think that it was anything personal or anything. All of you were amazing, and we would have loved to have all of you on the campaign. But those are our 4 finalists. So thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Today was absolutely amazing. It was so inspiring seeing all these amazing, beautiful black women talking about their hair journeys, talking about, you know, how they feel with their natural hair and what they're planning to do in the future. So it's been amazing. I've learned a lot about their journeys. I've learned a lot about what natural hair means to them today and how they got there. So it was more like individual stories rather than something specific that I can kind of tell you right now. But it's, as I said, it's been very, very inspiring.